guys, it's Jessie. Welcome to one of my favorite projects here on Fishtail Island on Daniel Island. This is a modern organic space where we wanted to fuse timeless European elements with a low country feel. We stuck with warm and cool combined here in this space to really make it all come together. I'd like to take you on a quick tour around, and I think we should start with the kitchen. So I wanted to fuse a lot of elements in this kitchen. Like I mentioned before, we had that European vibe that we were going for, but this is a low country home, so it needed to feel appropriate for this space. We did bring in a lot of streamlined elements like these beautiful inset cabinets, and then we grounded them with fabulous countertops. These are natural stone, it's marble, and they're absolutely stunning. We also brought in some really cool, funky custom touches, like this gorgeous stucco hood that we drew. It mimics the fireplace, which I'll show you soon. And then of course we have some open shelving, which is beautiful and very current, as well as lots of functional storage. So we did add in some wall cabinets, both here and then on this beautiful full wall where our refrigerator is also located. And we drew a custom island. I'll get into all those details soon for you in another video. So the butler's pantry is oftentimes one of the most utilized spaces in a home. And this one happens to be exposed. It's right off of the kitchen. So we wanted to make sure that it had its own personality, but we also wanted to tie it into the rest of the space. We changed things up a little bit with some of our trim. We kept our same countertops, and we made a few modifications to keep costs down that you might not even notice. I'll get into that later in another video, but this ended up being one of our favorite spots in the home. We wanted to make sure that it had its own personality, but we also wanted to tie it into the rest of the space. So just off of the kitchen is the dining space. This whole main floor is sort of an open floor plan. So the kitchen, dining room, and living room are all connected. And this dining area is really incredible with the double-sided fireplace. We have a really interesting modern light fixture. We also did trim that connected both the dining and living room with a vertical shiplap, which you'll see in the living room as well. Come on. So you may notice something familiar over here in this little bar just off of the living room. We kept the same countertop materials that we used on our amazing focal kitchen island and brought them in over here as both the countertop and our backsplash. We also kept with our wood tone from our cabinetry in the kitchen in these floating shelves, and we did a contrasting cabinet color on our base cabinets to pull in some of the darker tones from that beautiful marble countertop. Let's go into the living room. So now we're in the living room, which is on the other side of that double-sided fireplace. And again, we kept it kind of simple, but very layered and textural. So we didn't do any crazy ceiling treatments. We did the vertical shiplap throughout to add that textural base. And then we brought in a lot of really beautiful transitional furniture that has a little bit of that modern lean to it. So lots of detail and warmth through the furnishings, the rugs, that stucco double-sided fireplace, and then some of those darker elements that we keep seeing throughout. Let's go to the master suite next. So the master suite was supposed to have a very serene feel to it, and we wanted to make sure that the focus was mostly on the incredible views that you get outside. It almost feels as if we're in a treehouse up here. So we kept all of our furnishings fairly muted, but also elegant. There's a lot of texture, like we've seen throughout the rest of the home. And I want to take you to the master bath, which is absolutely, between the kitchen and the master bath, like my favorite spots in the home. So as much as I love all of the interior finishes that we chose, this house is all about the views. It's right on the river. It has an incredible marsh view, and the outdoor living space is one of the most important components of this home. So we wanted to make sure that there was a really good combination of lounge space as well as dining area. We created a lounge that was kind of centered around our fireplace, but we also have some nice built-in cabinetry and a grill area so that when you're outside and you're entertaining, if you want to go ahead and fire up the grill, make some dinner, it's really easy to do that and take it over to your dining area. All the furniture that's out here is outdoor friendly and can stand up to the harsh coastal weather that we receive. So our dining set is great, it accommodates a good number of people, and we set up another sort of little lounge space to retire to after dinner with cocktails, get you a little closer to the pool area. Many people ask us where we come in the design process. Are we helping with everything from start to finish? Do we just come in a little later in the game? And it's really important to know that the best thing to do is have us come on really early when you still have a set of plans that we can take a look at and help you modify walls and come up with new fun ways to utilize your electrical plan. We can help you with your exterior finishes like we did in this home. We even helped with the pattern of the walkway and the driveway design. It really can be an exciting process from start to finish when you have the right team on your side.